Hi guys, in this video I'm just going to share with you what exactly is One Punch Man, why you should watch it, and so forth. Now I already did a video about my quick story with One Punch Man. How I went to hearing about it, hearing people just, harp about it, and then, finally watching it myself. And then after that, without trying to, I found myself binge watching every episode, and then I watched every chapter, and then I finished it, and I was so mad, or not really mad, but just like wishing that there's 300 more chapters. I got to the last chapter, which is only chapter 89, but it's far ahead of the released episode so far. It is a bit of, it's kind of unfortunate that this is nonetheless a niche type thing. I mean, it's a big niche. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you have tens of thousands of people who like anime, especially this one. But it's still, it still kind of sucks that mainstream people, they don't really understand this, and I mean, it just sucks what they're missing out on. So without further ado, let's get into what One Punch Man is. So One Punch Man is basically a really unique spin to anime. Now, if you don't know what anime is, it's basically a cartoon type thing. And I really got introduced to this because so many people were saying stuff like everywhere, like even gamers who weren't like known to be anime fans, they were saying shit like, this is the best anime in the world, stuff like that. And I honestly was just like, okay, this is intriguing. And everyone was freaking going crazy. Like, if you go to the YouTube comments of any video on One Punch Man, they're just going fucking crazy with this shit. Not everyone, okay, a lot of people. So basically, One Punch Man is a unique spin on it, and I'm just gonna give you a quick warning. There's gonna be small spoilers to this, but I mean, if you're trying to be convinced why you should watch this, this is gonna be a brief explanation. So the unique spin is this: there's this guy, his name's Saitama, and his whole spiel is that he's this dude who pretty much can beat everyone with one punch. And what makes it so unique is his personality and the plot around it. For some reason, he's just godly strong, and the comedy and plot just make it what it is. Basically, he's always just like very casual with stuff, and the plot makes it so that like there's actual tension and pain and stuff involved. And the bad guys are really dangerous, and it's just built up in a way where it's literally like, how is anyone going to stop this thing? And then, each time he comes in and just destroys this thing, not even trying. And so, first episode I watched, I thought it wasn't that great because I thought it was a gimmick thing. Like, okay, this guy beats everyone in one punch. Thus the name of the anime. It's just going to be a gimmick. It's going to get boring. But that's far from the case. And again, there's a reason why almost every video on YouTube you see in the comments, you'll see stuff like this. Anime of the year, no doubt. It's a rare case to see a character who's both hilariously dumb and stupid, but also unbelievably badass. Shit like this. Best anime of 2015, easy. If Saitama were in J-Star's Victory verse, he'd be the Meta Knight of the game. Like, literally these adherent fans. So, what makes it stray away from a gimmick? Well, you have to see the episodes to really understand it, but I would say the plot makes it so it's deeper than that. The humor, the comedy, but it's not like overly cheesy or like overly comedic. The pacing, the detail of the backstories and plot of the bad guys and other supporting characters, the drawings, the actual choreography of the fight sequences, the actual straight up characters. Like literally some of these people are like, they're so badass, like literally, like it's so well done, like with the robots in there and the monsters. I mean, it's not the most well done thing on earth, but I would say it's really well done sometimes. Like literally, like if you look up some of this stuff, One Punch Man Cyborg, he's one of the supporting characters. I mean, the drawings for this thing, it's just on point. Like you can't really you'd have to see some footage of the actual fighting, but it's just so well done. And then like you don't expect such a, like, because it's so like serious, and then just the timing of the comedic stuff with the One Punch guy coming in, it just makes it so interesting in my opinion. And then there's, you know, there's a bit of like tension and sadness, but it's never overdone. Like occasionally it draws the line for me, but it's the right amount for me. I mean, I've seen a lot of anime where it's just like way too dark, way too twisted, way too messed up, or way too funny, way too cheesy, way too gimmicky, or way too la-di-da, simple, childish. And One Punch Man just does it all. I am just, you know, blown away by this. You know, I do think it deserves where it is. But having said that, I still love Toriko and Hunter x Hunter, and I think both of those things are really good too. And Attack on Titan is good in its own way. Attack on Titan's real strength is in its plot twist, for sure. Like its constant plot twist. But One Punch Man, like this stuff is insane. Like I never understood why people like Fairy Tail. Like I'm just gonna tell you guys, I don't like Fairy Tail. There's so many people, some of them quite old, in fact. Like I don't understand why they like Fairy Tail so much. I think it's the most gimmicky, stupid thing with no plot ever. And I literally try and explain it to these people I know, and they just think Fairy Tail is the best thing in the world. It's not. It really is not the best thing in the world, or even close to it. There's no plot at all. It's just, hey, let's beat the bad guys. Oh, we won. It's so simple. Never really challenges my mind at all. Like it's obviously very predictable. But really, what makes the thing is just everything together. You have to see it, honestly. You're missing out, guys. Alright.